What's going on, everyone? This is Sheets, and we're going to be doing the LCK LPL lineup build for Friday into Saturday. I had a good day today. We chopped the Triumphant Warrior, which is good news. And we have a pretty full 5 game slate here. And just want to share a couple of takes before we get into the builds here. First of all, I do think that Top Esports is pretty good bet here. They've just been killing it, and Invictus game is just not even. I don't know. They've just seemed very weak. And I imagine the projections are going to give us a lot of that. BLG came up really nice, really big today with their new jungler in Bejan, and that was after getting stopped in their first game. So good on them. I imagine they continue that uh, the new identity with their new jungler and have a pretty easy time of it. The DRX Fox game, I probably going to stay away from. The WE Ninja in Pajamas matchup is interesting because WE just came into the season expecting to be near the bottom, and Ninja in Pajamas had all this hype, but Ninja in Pajamas have been just terrible, just awful. And now if you earlier in the season, you would never have a pick 'em matchup between these two. Ninja and Pajamas be huge favorites, but they're just going in opposite directions. So wouldn't be surprised if we get a whole bunch of WE as well. And Genji always seems to smash. It doesn't matter who they're playing. But if we do get some underdog exposure to DK with aiming, etc., I think that I'd be okay with that. So let's kind of see what we get here. We're going to build, we'll 1,000. Now we'll keep it 1,500, I guess. That, you know what? Let's just build that. So we'll build 1,000 lineups. We already put the contest entries in. We're going to be playing 35, the double buff, and 1 in the Triumph Warrior again. So I think 1,000 is plenty. It also seems to be a very standard type slate that's not going to require us to get, too many, if any, 4-2s. Probably you'll get away with just playing regular 4-3s, which is nice. Still kind of sweating this Tigers game, which is really just out underperformed. Let's see.
4, 5, and 6.
It's 1-1, top 9. Yeah, this is not good, obviously. And the golf looked as though it paused in the middle of the second round. Doesn't look like Showdown's going to amount to much, but you never know. We did win the Showdown the other day. And we have a pretty decent classic slate lineup in the FanDuel, but really not so much DraftKings. Oh my God, this Tiger guy just blasted. Is that going to be foul? Yeah, it's foul. And then we're going to be doing our MMA breakdown soon. Our lineup construction video at some point tomorrow for the card. Love to get it done tonight, but I got off to a really slow start. You never know. Might bang that out before we go to bed. We'll see. Oh, that is a home run for Green, I think. Yep. Riley Green. Looks like a home run. And the LEC, I'm not going to be able to put up the lineup construction video, I don't think. We'll see if I have time. I doubt it. We're definitely going to play it. It's an easy 2 game slate. Wonder if the Riley Green homer is good enough to get me the money in that contest. Let me check on that real quick. So that was a real struggle. I still don't think it's enough to get me there. It's a little annoying. Yeah, it gets us to 108th place. Oh, no wonder it didn't get me that. I don't have Riley Green. No, that's why. All right. All the other Tigers, not Riley Green's. All right. Fair. Okay, so let's run the Sims, and we'll see what we get. Now, already the initial build put like all the BLG near the top. Let's just take a look and see. So it looks like First of all, mostly 4-3s, but some 4-2s in there. I just don't feel the need, to put them in. And as far as stack exposure, yes, as I expected, uh, top esports #1 exposed, followed by Genji, and then wow, a very unexpected BFX. Uh, Boy, it's not what I expected to see, but we're gonna go with it. And not as much BLG as I thought. Check this out, only 22% BLG, but that's fine. We'll just go ahead and pile those in. And we're also getting 11% IG. So what we'll do is we'll just put these in the appropriate contest. We'll put the this in the double buff, these 35. And then we'll send this again. And oh, the wrong one. Let's sim it against the Trump Warrior. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this is BLG and Top Esports with On and the captain. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about it. I mean, if that's what we're getting. All right, so On and the captain it is. And save the contest. I'll put that one in. Oh, I think I did get in the money. But what happened in the Tiger game? Somebody else hit a home run? Must have. Must have been the other dude hit a home run for me. Let's see. Yep. Now it's 3-1. I guess the other guy, Colt, hit the home run. Oh, excellent. That's very helpful. Yep, look at this. The Mega Eights snuck into the money after all. Not bad. And we still have more coming from Robbie Ray. All good news. Okay. So again, just to summarize what we have here, as far as our exposures, we'll have, let's pull up the contests. You saw the lineup in the Triumphant Warrior with On and the captain, and then in the regular double buff, you have Top Esports, Gen G, then this DFX, a lot of this BFX, and as far as stack exposures, the four-mans, Top Esports, but some of a lot of these BFX, I don't know why we're getting so much of this. All right, we'll see. TWE, this is a little bit offbeat, so we'll see how that goes. As a matter of fact, if you want, we can actually do, you know what, let's do the LEC while we're here. We'll do this one live. So what you do is you add a slate right here. And then we will upload the entries. And again, we have to fill in the stuff for the Triumphant Warrior. Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm telling you guys what I'm playing before it locks. I guess that's going to be okay for this tournament. Maybe I'll change my mind. So we'll just see. You have two big favorites here in FNC and KC Carmine. I don't think I have it in me to play the underdogs. It's too volatile, but you could play 4-2-1s, stuff like that. So let's see what we actually get to. Be very, very interested, actually. And we'll build, what do we do? We'll need some. You want to build 750? We'll build 750. And I also encourage you guys to watch the video on the Kentucky Derby card, which I made a couple of days ago. Really, really good values throughout the day. And I do have a couple of bombs in the Derby that I think have a decent chance. So that's something to put on your calendars. Then you have MMA tomorrow, as I mentioned, and we have Xfinity Series if it doesn't rain out, and baseball and basketball and all of it. So wait on this for a little while. What we get here? Okay, so let's just run the Sims, and then we'll have to decide what to do if there are any four-mans. I mean, any funny business here. As a matter of fact, let's take a look. Yeah, so it's actually mostly 4-2s, like half 4-2s. And so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go with the Sims on this one, and it's mostly FNC and KC, but some 4-2s that are gonna make it somewhat interesting. So let's just put these in as is. 15 liners will portion them appropriately. Looks good. And save to contests. And then we'll just kind of let it go. Okay, so again, we're going to be mostly FNC and Casey Carmine. I mean, they're big favorites and 100% FNC actually. Um, but as far as four-mans and stuff like that go, yeah, it's for FNC and Casey Carmine. But I mean, there's kind of like well spaced out one-offs that we're going to have to kind of get home. Okay, that's going to do it. Let's upload these. And I think that should do it for the kind of the LOL slates for Saturday. Now, I'm not going to be around too much. Actually, I'll be around maybe to sweat the last of the LEC when I come back from. I have something in the morning. Then I'm going to be home most of the day doing Kentucky Derby stuff. All right, that's going to do it. Good luck, everybody.